Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts. Me and Liara were about to go and do the next quest when we realized that we didn't finish talking to Gladwin in the last episode. So we're going to do that and then go see what those new quests were.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Oh, he's just checking up on us to see if we found any more. In the last episode, we searched for demiguise and ended up with a whole lot of quests that came our way. So let's check out those quests and see what we can do. Here we are. We've got several that we can look at. Let's start with the side quests. We've got the Tale of Roland Oakes. Adelaide Oak seems worried about someone. I should speak to her. In due time, we're rewarded an appearance. The Man Behind the Moons. If we find more of the demiguise, we get Alohomora 2 and 3. So we've got to find 9 of those. Sirona, the proprietress of the Three Broomsticks in Hogsmeade, sent me an owl, requesting I meet with her at my earliest convenience. I should find out what she needs. We also have the elf, the knapsack, and the loom. Deek wants to teach me how to use the knapsack and rescue magical beasts. We are rewarded conjuration spells for the Room of Requirement, and we also have In the Shadow of the Estate. I promised Sebastian I would meet him in Fieldcroft. He hopes meeting a new student will bring some cheer to his sister, but something ominous is happening in Fieldcroft. I believe we're going to go see what Deek wants.
Deek?
Ah, Deek is so happy to see you. Deek noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deek has seen one of these before. Deek calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deek was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deek can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deek when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deek loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deek's life. Deek found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deek hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deek first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
I hope to do good with it, Deek.
Deek enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Oh, and there's some Ashwinder eggs. Cool. I got one.
You got one!
Nice. Alright, let's talk to Deek.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deek isn't sure what they do with them. Deek is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deek suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Oh, bye, Deek. Okay, so we need to meet Deek near the Jabberknoll. I will see you when I get there.
Hello, Deek. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deek has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
I got one. There we go.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Alright, and we are going to push F and advance our day tonight. I wonder if our friends are wondering about us. And there we go. We are gonna grab... Oh! Did we get two?
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Oh, there we go. Haha, two mooncalves.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
And on that note, let's just use some flu powder and get over to the room of requirement.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Oh, I heard that.
What exactly did you think of?
Oh, it's growing. It's growing. What did you think of Liara? Oh my goodness.
You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Oh wow, that is quite a thing. Look, trees even miraculously just sprung out of nowhere. I guess there's nothing left to do but to walk through and see what there is. Oh my gosh. It's an entire world.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Select a beast from the inventory to add. Beasts can be rescued in the Highlands. Select a Puffskin, Jabberknoll, and Mooncalf to add to the Vivarium. I have two different genders of Mooncalf. Awesome. Let's start with the Puffskin, the Jabberknoll, and the Mooncalf. Oh.
Deek thinks the Vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deek can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Feed and brush the beast. It will release magical material that can be woven into gear. Puffskins are round and fluffy beasts, soft enough to cuddle but tough enough to be thrown around. Puffskins will eat almost anything, but their favorite meal is bogies. They are common household pets for wizard families because they are easy to maintain. We have the Jabbernall. A Jabbernall is a small speckled bluebird which never makes any noise until the moment of its death. And mooncalves. The mooncalf is a small, calf-like beast with enormous eyes and a shy personality. They can be observed dancing when the light of the full moon hits the ground. And let's collect our puffskein fur. Awesome. Such a good little mooncalf. And that's what I'm gonna end up doing with all of these animals. Off screen, take care of them. Make sure that they're all well fed and pretty. And we also have a Jabbernall. Here's your feed. And let's give it a little brush. There you go. Oh, down the feathers. Down the wings and chest. Yes, so cute. And we collected a Jabbernall feather. Cool. Let's go speak with Deek one more time.
I've collected some magical materials, Deek.
Now Deek can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways.
Ooh.
Why don't you try it? Deek thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
So let's give this a try. Let's see. And we will conjure the enchanted loom, which I think will look good. Let's get it centered. There we go. And there is our loom. Alright, so let's interact with it. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. I wonder how you upgrade. Anything good that we can upgrade? Upgrade gear from 0 to 2. Upgrade requirements, the Jabbernall feather. So, out of all of these, I don't know what exactly I would use. Let's look for the highest ranking defense. Alright, the High Society Fedora is at a 49. Let's view the upgrades. We've got 2 Jabbernalls. Let's upgrade it. Cool. So there is our upgrade, and we need to add a trait to an item. These are the traits. We might as well continue with the Fedora. We have decreased damage taken from goblins, decreased damage taken from Inferi, and increased damage with Incendio, as well as greatly increased damage of all damage spells. But we are missing an ingredient for that one. Let's do decreased damage taken from Inferi. We've already run into them twice. It's a smart thing to have.
That came out nicely. I should show Deek. I used the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the Vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deek suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deek also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
And we have finally finished that one. We are going to finish off this episode out here with our wonderful pets. We've got to get the other mooncalf out here, but I'll do that off cam, as well as take care of these glorious creatures. I can't wait till we have a whole herd of all sorts of animals. But until then, this is going to be Liara Thrope and SimPeasant signing off. Goodbye.